Hello, I'm Roshana, and I'm here today to bring you a guided meditation to help you release the fear of not being good enough. So I'm going to take you on a guided meditation that will help you adjust that, and then at the end you'll also have the option of clicking through to the freedom release technique that will help you clear any beliefs that have you feeling like you're not good enough in the world. So I'm delighted to bring this to you. So let's get started. So I would invite you to just get comfortable in your chair. So just find a place where you can sit, where your feet are flat on the floor, or you're sitting cross-legged yoga style, trying to keep your back as straight as possible so that your spine is straight. And getting comfortable now and just taking a few deep breaths. So with every breath, just imagine breathing in relaxation and just breathing out any stress or tension that you're feeling with a sigh. Just letting go of all your worries and concerns and just consciously breathing in deep relaxation. Just letting go of everything on the out-breath. Just coming fully centered in your body now. And just close your eyes now if you haven't already done so. And just become fully into your body and just continue feeling that relaxation. So allowing all the muscles in your neck to relax now. All the muscles in your face, your jaw, feeling relaxed, and that relaxation moves down into your shoulders. You feel your shoulders drop and become heavier as you feel that relaxation moving through your shoulders now. And you allow that beautiful relaxation to move down your body, down your arms. You begin to feel heavier in your chair as you become more and more relaxed. And that beautiful relaxation moves down through your legs now. All the muscles in your thighs and your calves are relaxed. All the way down to your feet. Feeling your whole body heavy in the chair now. You're so relaxed. It feels so good to be in this place of relaxation. And as you're feeling this, you imagine yourself in a beautiful meadow now. The sun is shining. The sky is a beautiful blue with a few clouds floating. You can hear birds singing. You look up and you see a beautiful eagle soaring above you, as if it is there just for you. And as you appreciate it, you also smell the beautiful smells of this meadow. Perhaps a soft fragrance of flowers, the dry grass, and you feel the warmth of the sun on your body. You feel very beautiful and comfortable in this place. And as you're enjoying this beautiful environment, you hear something off in the distance. It sounds like a gathering of people, like a party. And so you notice a trail and you walk down this trail, hoping that it will lead you to this gathering. You're very curious about who would be here in this place. And as you walk down the trail, you see a group of people in the distance, They look like they're celebrating, having a party. And as you come closer, you realize that it's your friends. You see many of your friends there, but there are other people there as well. You see some of your family members there, and you even see some of your co-workers there. It's almost like all the people you know have gathered here in this place. And so you feel very excited to see them all, kind of curious about what they're doing there. And as you walk up and you approach them, it seems like nobody recognizes you. You say hi, expecting them to respond, but every time you say hi, they just turn and look at you. They introduce themselves to you as if they don't have any idea who you are. The way they're responding, it's as if they've never met you before, and they're wondering what you're doing there in this gathering. And when you say who you are and you try to explain, they seem rather baffled and they just turn away. And so you're standing there in this crowd of people, so many people that you know from different places. And yet you're feeling so alone because nobody recognizes you. And as you're standing there in the middle of this crowd, feeling so confused, suddenly all the people fade away. And before you stands a beautiful being of love. This beautiful being is radiating so much love, it is as if nothing else in the world would ever matter, because you're feeling so much love from this being. And the being speaks to you, and it says, they do not know who you are, because you are not being yourself. You try to be who you think they want you to be, instead of being yourself. You feel a bit confused. You don't understand this because they've always known you before. And you say, if this is not who I am, then I don't know who I am. And the being asks you to close your eyes and remember who you were as a child. And as soon as you close your eyes, you see yourself as a young child, playing and giggling and having fun. And in that moment you realize that that little child is reflecting the true essence of your nature. And this beautiful being of love asks you, how were you with others when you were happy? When you were this little child? See yourself. Feel it, see it, know all of you as this little child, because that is your true nature. And you allow this vision to play out in your imagination. You allow your mind to go back to when you were a child. And you see how much love you had for other people, a beautiful, innocent love. And you see how you easily asked for the things that you wanted. And how playful you were and how you could find joy in every moment. Life was so easy and joyful. And you see that that essence of you, that essence that was alive in that little child, somehow has gotten lost over the years. And as you witness this, you see all the sweet qualities of you that were alive in that child. your tenderness, your kindness, your playfulness, your innocence, your curiosity. All of those attributes were there. Where have they gone? And you know that it's time to bring them alive, for it is the true essence of who you are. And see how other people respond to you as a child. When you're being that playful self. See how other children want to play with you. Not because you're being somebody else or being what they expect you to be, because you're being just who you are. And as you witness all of this, the being of love now says, I want you to imagine going back into that circle of friends and family and co-workers with all those qualities that you just witnessed, radiating your true essence, and see what happens. And so, with your eyes closed, you pretend that you are there with everyone again. And you come running into the crowd this time, delightfully dancing, jumping, saying hello to everyone. And everyone is so happy to see you. Everyone notices you. Even as you're approaching, people run up to give you a hug, and they say how happy they are to see you. And the only thing that has changed is you. It's you believing in yourself and radiating your true essence. And you realize, as you see more and more people greet you with joy and happy to see you, that you are not trying to be like anybody else, because you're happy being you. And you're amazed at the difference that you feel from your friends. And the guide speaks to you again, and you look at this beautiful being of love, and you're very grateful, because this time you can feel the love for yourself just as you are. You know there's no need to do anything differently than what feels like you. And your guide says, now I will bring your friends back to life. Know if they do not recognize you, it is because you are trying to be someone else. Be yourself and see how they admire you. And with that, this beautiful being of love disappears. And the space in this meadow is abuzz again with the noise of all the people talking. Suddenly you hear your name, and one of your friends approaches and says, there you are! I've been looking all over for you. You see yourself almost respond the old way, but then you remember, it's time to be authentic. And you begin talking and laughing full of your true essence. Then another friend approaches, demanding that the other person not keep you to themselves. They take you to a larger group of your friends. And as you meet up with those friends, others are saying, hey, we were just looking for you. We were wondering where you were. And so there you are, standing in the middle of this circle with all your friends and family and co-workers. Everybody's laughing and sharing, having a good time. And you see yourself just fully in this scene for a moment, being just who you are, not trying to be anybody else. You don't care whether you meet the expectations of others. You don't care what they think about you. You're just being true to you. And because of that, everybody who wants to be friends with you, the real you, now they can find you. And now you feel what it's like to be true and authentic to yourself, and how joyful it is. And as you see yourself standing in the meadow, the scene disappears, and you see yourself alone once again. You reflect on what you've just seen and heard. You reflect on how much everybody wanted to be with you. They enjoyed your company. And you realize that it's true. The more you are authentic to yourself, the better you feel about who you are. As you turn to walk out of the meadow, you realize that you don't need to be anyone else. You only need to be you. And with that realization, you feel very good. You find yourself walking taller, and you feel full of joy from your experience. And you know that from this day forward, what matters most is you being true to you. Not everyone will like you, but those who will like you will be able to find you, and what you share together will be deeper than any friendship or any relationship when the people don't really see your true essence. And so from this you wonder, could you ever go back to feeling not good enough? Why would you ever want to? Right now you feel so good about yourself. And you know the better you feel about yourself, the more people are going to enjoy being with you, because you enjoy being with yourself. You enjoy everything about yourself. And suddenly you smell the meadow once again, the dry grass, the scent of the flowers. You feel the sun shining on your body. And then you realize that you are in meditation, sitting in your chair. You feel your body in the chair once again. You begin to hear other sounds, and you become more aware of the sound of my voice. And with that you sigh and release everything that was, knowing that you are a new person now, bringing all of this meditative experience into your life now. And as you open your eyes, you feel very grateful to have this opportunity to witness yourself in a different way, a different aspect of who you are. And so just coming back into present awareness now, opening your eyes, hearing my voice. And I would invite you to repeat this meditation many times, because the more you watch it, the more you're going to embrace that into your subconscious. When you go into meditation like this, you're connecting with the subconscious, and whatever our subconscious believes is what we are creating in our lives. So when you're connecting with this, and you believe that everybody appreciates you just for who you are, and that you're comfortable being just who you are, then it moves you out of that fear of not being good enough, because you feel like you are good enough just for who you are. And so the more you watch it, the more you will step into that. And I would invite you as well to take this a step deeper with a method of clearing that I've developed called the Freedom Release Technique that clears out subconscious beliefs, because I have learned in my own journey that we respond to the world based on our beliefs about ourselves. And the more we clear the painful subconscious beliefs that tend to sabotage us from moving forward, then the more we see our life experience changing for the better. And so with this fear of being not good enough, the 4 things that I will be clearing with the Freedom Release Technique are comparing ourselves to others, because then there's always somebody better than us, so we never feel good enough. And the second one is the belief that you're not good enough because of childhood messages that we received, so we're going to clear that. And the belief that you need to be different than you are, because then we're not being truly authentic to self. And I have learned that when I stepped into really admitting to the world who I am and walking in the expression of all that I am, everything began to shift and change for me, and I felt much better about life. So that's a very important one to clear. And also clear the failure to see your value as a person. So even though some of these may sound the same, when we do the clearing work, we're getting to deeper and deeper levels. So I would invite you to click through and go into this clearing technique with me. People who are doing this are ordering multiple sessions because they are feeling the impact, they are feeling the effects of doing this clearing work. The next day you most often feel lighter and you just see the world showing up differently for you. So I would definitely encourage you to do that. And also I'd like to tell you about a couple of books that I have written that also support this journey. One is called You Get What You Believe, and it's all about creating our life through our beliefs and how our subconscious beliefs impact our life. And it's interesting because through the secret and different techniques that tell you to change your thoughts and have positive thoughts and you'll change your world, what I discovered in my own journey is that our thoughts are influenced by our subconscious beliefs. And until we realize what those beliefs are and clear out the limitations of those beliefs, we're not going to be able to change our life with just our thoughts. So this is one book that will really support you in that journey. And another one is called The Spiritual Seeker's Guide to Happiness, which is hard to see the writing. There we go. And this one is over 360 pages of channeled messages from the Council of Nine. And the messages are really all about us loving ourselves, because the more we love ourselves, the more we're going to create a life that's reflecting that love. When we have self-hatred, self-criticism, self-judgment, then we're creating that in our life experience again, because that's our belief about ourselves. So we're going to create a life experience that shows people criticizing us, people judging us. So the more we clear and release and step into the place of loving ourselves, the better the life we create. And the Spiritual Seeker's Guide to Happiness is actually resonates with the energies of the Council of Nine that I channeled to write this book. And so people tell me that it feels like a warm, cozy blanket, that they can feel the love coming through the words, coming off the pages of this book, because it is infused with the energies of the Council of Nine. So thank you for watching this meditation. I invite you to watch it many times to help yourself move through these doubts about yourself, and I wish you a great journey forward.